Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. It is Wednesday. It's Relationship Wednesday. And I am your host, Tracie Berry McGee, your Soulflower sister. Welcome to the Own Your Now show. We have so much to talk about. So grab your tea, grab your cup, and let us know, is it full or what? Come on in, everybody. It is Relationship Wednesday. I'm so excited. Let's see who's coming in and let's check it out. I'm checking to see who are my Soulflower sisters and brothers. Let's see who's here with me because I can see you guys. Come on in. Grab your cup. I'm getting my cup together. I'm getting everything together. We have so many cool people that are going to be on our show today. We have Tracie Mincy and we have Stacia White, and I just can't wait. And we got some tea for you all. So come on in and join us. I don't see anyone yet, but I know that you all are there. So come on in. Come on in. Yes. Where are we? Let me know that I can see you. I need to be able to see you and feel your energy because that's what it's all about. And yesterday, I had problems seeing everybody, but now I think I can see everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Laura. We're in there like that there. Good morning, Alicia. We are in there. And that's what's important, that we're able to see everybody. Can y'all see that? Check that out. I'm doing a little technology thing. Can y'all see that? Good morning. I'm on time. We're rolling with this. I'm so excited. We have so much to share. Yesterday, we had a little bit of technical difficulty when we had Stacia White on. So hopefully she'll tap in with us later on today. Good morning, Paula. We are here to talk about relationships because it is Relationship Wednesday. And ladies, it's important that you know that I am essential and that you are essential. And so we're going to talk about what that means. So grab your cup of tea and we're going to talk about love and relationships. So I want to get you all started. I thought about the fact that every time that we come on, a lot of times we have some technical difficulties when it comes to music. So I'm just going to do one quick song, the song that I wake up to, because I think that, that's something that inspires me. It's called Soulbird Rise because after all, I feel like I'm a soulflower sister and I'm sowing seeds. And so I came into my office, into my space, and I centered myself. And this is the song that I play every morning. And so I want you guys to see what this looks like. So join in as we do our morning meditation to Soulbird Rise by India R.E. Do you guys see my pictures in the background? Aren't they beautiful? So let's get this started. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I won't play all of it. Good morning, Corey. But I need you all to understand the value of centering yourselves. I believe in open doors. The lyrics mean everything to me. I've taken off the screen. Look at that. I'm ready to let the world come inside and touch my life. So just center yourself, grab your coffee and tea as everybody comes on in. Come on in. Good morning, Misty. How you doing? How are you doing? But someone else believes that. Do our circle. And now that I have dropped, oh my gosh, I feel it. Take those shoulders back. Woo, release it. Yes. Good morning, Corey. Take those arms and stretch them up high. Woo, yes, all the way over. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Melissa. I love it. Woo. Take some deep breaths. Yes. Good morning, Karen. Take some deep breaths. I hope you guys have your coffee or your tea. It's important that you know where you want to go because that's how you know where you're going to grow. You know, we grow where we go. And I like that. I like that line. And she says, I know where I'm going to grow. Good morning, Paula. Check that out. Look at my new technology. Good morning, Jazz. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm showing you guys how every day I'm learning something new. And it's not always easy. It's always a learning curve. But when we learn something new every day, then that's how we grow. So I am your host, Tracie Berry McGee, and this is the Own Your Now show where it's not about me. It's all about you. And every single day we'll have someone different on the show to talk about different topics. Monday, we talked about Motivational Monday and mental wellness. And Tuesday, we talked about the value of a testimony. And we had an awesome guest, and some of you guys missed her. So guess what? I'm not going to allow a testimony go by. I hope she taps in today and we'll be able to share a little bit more about Stacia White's testimony, how important it is for us to dream. And then today is Relationship Wednesday. Yes, Relationship Wednesday. Good morning, Cheryl. And when I tell you guys we're going to talk about some really cool things for Relationship Wednesday, we're going to talk about self-love and all the things that you love. I wanted to find out if your cups are half full or half empty, because that's going to be really important today as we pour into it. So we know that when you leave here, your cup will be full. I call this segment like the cup therapy. That's what this is all about. Tomorrow is going to be really, really cool because we're going to have Eliani Campbell on, because Thursday is try something new. And I'm talking about like small business new. So she's going to talk about STL Biz and how important it is for us to really focus on how do we empower each other to have a business that is growing and trying something new. And then, of course, we have a special guest on Friday, and it's Glenetta Heyman. She's an attorney, because Friday is Mind Your Money because your money matters, right? So we'll have different financial advisors all the time. Maybe Melissa Buckles-Jones will tap in and talk to us as well. But I promise you guys that it's going to be awesome because we're going to talk about estates and how to build your brand and how important that is, because we all have a brand when we're talking about small businesses, right? So let's jump back into today, because today is what? Relationship Wednesday. So I want to bring my first guest on, and as I bring her on, I want to ask everyone, do you know what your love language is? Do you know what your love language is? I'm going to bring her on so we can talk about that. So everybody, please welcome Darlicia Mincy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so ready for the day.
Yes. You are. You're always ready for the day. Okay, a couple of things. Let me tell you guys. This woman here, I don't even have to take notes. She is, number one, I want to say a girl. So number one, she's a God girl. She loves God. Yes. She's a wife. Yes. She's an author, and she is a motivational speaker. And I think the biggest thing I can say is she's a world changer, and she is a praying warrior, right?
Crazy.
Oh my God. And listen, don't get me to crying this morning. You understand?
I got my tissue ready.
I can see it already. Everybody's saying good morning to you. What I would like to know is what is in your cup.
I have some ginger tea for this amazing woman this morning.
Oh, yes, you are. You are. I love it. You know, this is the thing. We are going to drop some tea for you guys. And I think that traditionally tea has been thought of like something negative, you know? But the thing about this is not about negativity. This is about positivity, right? Look at that. Teresa said, amen.
Yes.
I want you all to understand the value of us growing together. So as we sip our tea, tell us a little bit about all of the gifts that you have, because you do so much. And I know we talked about love language, and hopefully that's coming up. Alicia said her love language is words of affirmation and quality time. And for those of you who don't know, there's typically 5 love languages, right? We have words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch,
acts of service,
acts of service, and gifts.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love? What's yours?
I'm all of them.
I love it. You said I'm all of them.
All of them, and my husband will tell you. But at the top, I am words of affirmation, acts of quality time. Sorry, quality time is number one always, no matter who you are. But words of affirmation and also acts of service are a high number two. But quality time for sure is number one. I love relationships.
I love relationships too, and I'm an only child, so I really do like the time that I have alone. Mm-hmm. And sometimes my husband's like, "Come over here," and I get that. Paula says hers are acts of service. I think my family thinks mine is acts of service, but I love words. So mm-hmm. Definitely words. Yeah, I know we're getting a little feedback, but we're going to work through that. I don't know exactly what it is. I have to figure that out, but I'm not going to allow that to distract us.
Keep it rolling. Yeah.
Us, when you say that it's all of them, what does self-love look like for you?
So
because wait a minute, you do so much. You do so much. So
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Love to me is just really recognizing what brings me joy. And like you talked about earlier, what's filling my cup. And if ever I'm doing something or someone's doing something or not doing something that's not filling my cup, I'm going to remove myself from that for a little while to reassess what do I need to fill my cup. So I've been told, and I know that I'm very self-aware. And I've put a lot of time into becoming self-aware to figure out what I need in that moment. And for me, that's self-love, because once I'm able to know what I need and what I want, and I can verbalize it and communicate that to other people, my cup is going to get full automatically. It's going to get full automatically.
Look, share, everybody. Share. Grab your paper, your journal, and take some notes. You said that you removed the negativity. You removed those people from you because your cup has to remain full and overflowing.
Absolutely.
You wear so many different hats, and this whole cup of therapy thing started out of me saying to myself, I will not allow a pandemic to stop me from doing what I love. I would love to know, what is it that you guys love? If you guys tell us, like, do you love to dance? Do you like to skate? Do you love music? What do you all love? What I found out about you is you jump in when there's a change and there is a need. So definitely, even though quality time is first for you, I can see acts of service because you started doing something during this time period. I was like, what? Share with everyone what you started doing to make sure that everybody was taken care of during Corona.
I started making face masks. I am by no means a seamstress, but I have just said, God, use me. And I've perfected my system over and over and over again. And now they are just selling like hotcakes.
Oh my gosh.
And they're awesome and they're cute and they're good.
I love it. That's how a lot of the things, and I know Eliana's going to talk about this tomorrow, how we birth something out of nothing when there is a need. And we talk about the differences between a need and a want. So now we know that you make face masks and selling them. Are you selling them online or what's happening with that?
Yes, they are available on my website. They are $10 a piece. They come with a nose bridge and a filter, honey.
Oh my gosh. I need to get one of those. Make sure you put them on the site. I just really thought about that. I was like, wait a minute. I remember the last time you said, I'm making face masks. I'm not sleeping. How many have you sold?
I have sold maybe about 150 plus.
Whoa.
In a pandemic. That's my hashtag. Is in a pandemic, God is just exceeding my expectations.
God.
Exceeding.
God is everything. And I like to keep this positive. I understand that we're all struggling and we're growing through some things. Yeah. But in the midst of that, we need just a little cup of positivity.
Yes.
So I want to tap into your shirt. What does your shirt say?
My shirt says author.
Author.
There we go.
Author with the HER.
With the HER, honey, because we are girls, we are women.
Yes, right. I love it. Tell us about all of the jewels that you have, because you're not just the author of one, you're an author of many. So tell them about your books and what got you there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, ultimately, anything that I do and that I write is meant to encourage, equip, and empower individuals to live their authentically fervent life, being who you are, who God made you and designed you to be, with no apology and no excuses. So everything that I do goes right back to that. My first book here is called At the End of Me, and it's a journey of identity and self-esteem. And so I dealt with self-esteem issues a lot. You talk about owning your now and having your cup full and knowing how to self-love. This was my journey because I did not do that. I really suffered from self-loathing and I didn't know it. And when I came into the knowledge of, I did everything that I could to get to who I am at the very core, who God created me to be. So this one functions like a devotional, and it uses the word of God to pour back into us who we are in him.
Wait a minute. So she said at the core. I had to figure out who I was at the core and allowing God to pour into me. You said encourage, equip, and what's that other word?
Empower.
And let me tell you guys, ladies, the thing about empower, we're all powerful, but the EM in empower means we. And that's the part that I want us to realize, that we are all empowered. And a lot of times people are saying, I love that shirt. You better tell them what shirt. Everybody says, oh my God, she's doing a lot. How does she do it? I don't think she can do that. But she told you guys how she could do it. You can do all things through Christ, right?
Amen. All of it.
And so her website is in there, www.ferventservant.life. I love it. So you don't have just one book. Tell them about your other books.
Okay. The second one is Face to Face with Me. And this one is a journal. I am a coach also. I'm going to stop adding stuff to y'all, but I'm a coach also. And so this one kind of functions as a coaching tool. Every page in here has a different question that is meant to help you to figure out what you believe and what you want to do about what's going on in your life. So it really looks at the spirit, the soul, and the body with those targeted questions. I'm a thinker, and I want to make sure that I'm always growing. And this is a growth tool for sure.
A growth tool. So when I tell everybody about a toolbox, you guys need to understand that you need to get your keeper kits and pour these things into your toolbox. This is a good time. Good morning, America. This is a good time for us to start saying, what do I have to read right now? Let me tap into this, sister, and get these things for my soul, for my spirit right away, so I can be equipped. Because we can't encourage others if we're not equipped with ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it. And so you said, let me stop saying all the things that I'm doing. Look, it's in alignment. You speak on it. You bring it into fruition, because that's what we do when God is blessing us. Thank you. And so I want to talk to you about this journey of self-love, because, you're married. How long have you been married?
6 years.
6 years. Oh my gosh. I love it. Yes. So they say that when you get to the 7th year, like, you've made it. How are you growing? How are you growing as a wife, as a woman, as an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, coach, all of those?
That's a whole conference, Tracie.
It's coming. Just give them a taste. So let's start off as a wife. How do you balance all of this?
I'm growing so much by one, being still to just see what's going on around me, see what's effective and what's not effective. And then I also receive feedback. I'm really big about feedback, whether that's from my husband, from my boss, from my friends, from myself, from my God. Just taking time to listen, because I can think that I'm doing a thing and I can think that I'm being away, and maybe I'm not. And I'll never know that until I take time in those relationships that I have to receive from them how they're receiving me. And if there's something that's off, I take time to course correct.
Take time to course correct, so you can see, like, am I communicating effectively? Am I mirroring what it is that they need from me? I understand that clearly. I'm always checking to see, what did I say? Do you understand me? The love principle: listen, observe, validate, empower. How do you hear from God? I know that we talk about it all the time about different people say that they're walking and God talks to them, or, they're writing and God speaks to them. How do you hear from God? Tell us about that relationship.
Yes, I love that relationship. Me and Holy Spirit are just so tight. And I hear from God in several different ways. One way is through dreams. He does give me visions and dreams. Absolutely.
Stop. Okay. Okay. So this is the key. Dreams. I want to let me bring my girl in.
Come on.
I'm going to bring Stacia in because she's back, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, soul flowers. And hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you hear what she just said?
Yes.
For those of you all who don't know, Stacia White is dreamsinc.org. Hello, good morning. She's also a mother, a wife, a child of God, a girl. But most importantly, she's a dreamer. And Darlicia was talking about being a dreamer, how
God is amazing.
Yes. Tell everybody about all of the seeds that you're sowing into this earth and some of the projects that you're working on, what you love. Wait a minute, what are you drinking?
Oh, so, tea. I'm a tea in my cup. So my Glamour cup. I'm a Glamour 4, baby. So my Glamour cup. That's the highlight of my life right now. So, but that's what I'm drinking. Blackberry.
You have a tea. What does your t-shirt say? Since we're talking,
it says dream. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Dream Girls Empowered.
I love
it. Yes. So that's one of the big things that I'm working on is getting the Empowering Her conference for young ladies going. So that's my big.
Love it. And I don't know. I know that I want to make sure that you all realize that we are talking about different things that we birthed out of nothing, because God spoke to us and said that this is important. So not only will we have our conference, we had 4 summits. We had 4 summits last year. So we're going to definitely, and Darlicia was one of our speakers. So we're going to have to definitely partner with Stacia. She's in.
I love it. I'm game.
Kansas City. So we got to go to Kansas City. Yo, if you're listening, we got to go to Kansas City as well. So tell them about your books also, Stacia.
All right. So, like I said, I'm a dreamer. And so the first one was geared to my nonprofit, and the Lord spoke to me, and I began to write. And so it was just a curriculum for girls. It's 2 parts. One is developing your dream, and then one is planning it. So once you develop it and get it out, now you got to plan for it. Now you got to make sure that and so what I ended up doing is doing something like that for the adults. So this is the one for the young ladies, and this is the one for the adults.
Wait a minute. So Carla Scott says dreams and soft thoughts sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really something to speak to how, we talked about this yesterday. When people say, is it really loud? No, God is a whisper and it's soft. And, if you don't catch it, guess what? It comes back around over and over again. But I also know, good morning, Daphne. This is a great time for us to start nurturing those gifts and listening.
Yes.
One of my daughters, I'm in my office today and I started moving things around. One of my daughters did not realize that she had a gift of art. I don't know if you guys can see this behind me. Can you all see?
Yes.
She was working with a group of girls and started creating some art, and all of a sudden, bam, there it was. And she realized, man, I'm good at this. Yes. And so many times we don't nurture those dreams because we don't try something new. And of course, we'll talk about that more tomorrow with the gifts that you have when you're starting small businesses. But when you nurture something in yourself and in your soul, then you realize nothing can stop what you love. Not a pandemic, nothing, because I'm constantly creating. So ladies, we talked about love languages a little bit. Stacia, because we're dropping some tea, what is your love language?
I'm definitely a service, honey. Don't let my husband get in there and start cooking and cleaning, baby. So I'm definitely of service. And then I guess after service, I really, I am, because I'm not a gifter. So I think I like words, and he's pretty good with that. So I like words as well.
Yes. And I think it's the thing that you talked about is knowing what is the other person's love language as well. Because yours may be, if you like gifts and I want words and I like words of affirmation and your birthday comes up and I don't give you a gift, then you're like, wait a minute. What is that love? I need to understand what that feels like. So it's important for us to not only know our love language, but the people that we are communicating with.
Yes.
So everybody, I want you guys to also tell us, because, you know, we're just talking about love and relationships and different things. I want to know, what song did you grow up listening to that you felt like, oh, that puts me in my space? And I'm like, yes, this is everything. I know we're dropping a little tea, right? Y'all start thinking. All of us did this whole thing. Let's get this. Somebody should take a picture. Drop in the comment section, everybody. What is that song that you always like, ooh, yes, that's my song right there? Because I think that's what we're going to do, like our poetry pieces to today. What is the love song that you guys feel like it took me there? And it could be more than one. I know that growing up, and I remember when I would go to concerts, me and my husband love concerts. And if we hear Frankie Beverly and Mays, Joy and Pain, Sunshine and Rain, it pulls us back together again. You know, and that's one. But the other one is the other one that I like is I love me some Anthony Hamilton. You know, that's what song do you all, you know, we could say, you know, love and happiness. Can't nobody do it like that, right? We'll start with you. Who's the oldest on? Let's see. I don't know, because you both.
Girl, you already know.
He says she a gamma 4. So we're gonna start with you. I'm gonna put Joy and Happiness on here, and I'm gonna put no, that's Joy and Pain. I'm mixing them up. Joy and Pain. And what is the one by Al Green? Love and Happiness.
Love and happiness.
And Carla said Overjoyed by Stevie Wonder. And Corinthia said So Amazing by Luther Vandross. And Misty said My.
Woo, I'm a Johnny fan, yes.
Johnny got some, don't he? Okay, so what is yours?
So I have two, but okay, so one is, but they're by the same artist, kind of. So my first one is it's our wedding.
You gotta choose one.
Okay, I'm gonna choose what got us. Okay, so I'm gonna Spend My Life. By Tamia. That was our wedding song.
Spend My Life.
Yes.
Spend My Life.
By Eric Benet and
Share My Life.
Spend My Life with you.
Is it called Share My Life?
Is it? I thought it was Spend My Life.
No, that's somebody else. Spend My Life. You know. No, listen, that's the other thing about love and stuff. Like, don't let somebody else tell you what you love. I talked to the girl about this. Okay, Melissa said Best of Me and Jasmine said Video. A lot of times I talk to the girls about when a guy says, I love you, the first time you've heard it. And if you don't have that self-love for yourself, you're like, oh, he loves me. Oh, sometimes you're like, I don't even know what to say back. I don't know how to express this. And this is why I'm constantly saying, you got to love yourself first.
Yes.
It's important that we say those positive affirmations to ourselves, because I'm gonna just keep it real. Like I remember when I was growing up and I thought that my boyfriend was all that in a bag of chips and that brother was crumbs. You hear me? And I didn't realize I was the strong one, you know, but when you don't know yourself, you don't understand that. So that's important. We got Spend My Life. She said yes. The house is not a home. Okay, Tanya.
Ooh.
Okay. So that's important. And Darlicia put hers in. She says, I Am Not My Hair. Mirror by Layla Hathaway. I'm going to tell you, have y'all seen Layla lately? All right, Portia. So the fact that, let's talk about the self-love thing. When did you realize that now I know myself. How old were you? Because we're constantly growing. Which one of you I want to talk about that?
I was about 20, 24, 25 when I finally got to the place of, I love myself. I can do this. Everything about me, I can work with, I accept, I can work on, and I can give.
Yes, I love that. And I can give. And I can give because I can't do any of those things. I was talking to someone that said that because this is during this pandemic, we got to be real. Everybody's not in a healthy relationship. Everybody's not in a positive space. There are some people that are literally, if they got on here today, they would probably be saying, "Help, come and get me." And so there are some people that are literally sitting here saying, "You know what? I'm not living my best life. I'm just existing. I need to move forward. It's time for me to grow. I need to understand the value of loving myself. And I am in a better space." Missy said, after my divorce, I realized that I love myself more than I love the situation that I was in and I was out. And I learned we have to empower one another. We have to check on one another. But it's important that you are able to do that self-check,
Yes.
When we think about these things, you guys we're building a legacy here, Right. And so it starts with self, because if you're not complete, how can you be a part of anything else?
Absolutely.
Yes, that is so cool.
So I love this platform. I got all these different songs here. And but what I want to wrap up with is I want to know, and I ask this question all the time, how are you owning your now? Because we have all these things that we did yesterday and a couple of years ago, but we're constantly needing to grow. And as a Soulflower sister, I'm like sowing seeds into the community, because when I started this platform 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, I don't even know how many weeks ago, it was just started out of couple therapy because we were disconnected. And I was like, what are we going to do? And I was tired of waiting for someone else to tell me, take control. And so there's certain things that we can take control over. So ladies, as we're moving forward, what is your new now looking like? How are you going to own your now? And I'll start with you, Stacia, because I know that we talked about this a little yesterday, but you have something that's going on this evening, right, girl? So tell us about that.
So this evening, I put on every 3 months, I put on a free masterclass, and it's Mastering Your Dream Life. And just, I always empower people to run to their purpose and give them the tools they need to do that. So the RUN is an acronym, and it is to redefine success, because baby, we women, our lives change all the time. Like my success and what you got going on may not equal up right now because my life is different. Right. So just redefining that. The you is understanding your value, because honey, when you understand your value, honey, you will notice, the world will notice your worth. So so I just wanted that the masterclass was just talking about how to get your life where you want it. And so that's happening until Friday. So it's a
so where do they get that information? Tell them how they can reach you, because I know you're on Facebook. Everybody,
so Facebook, you can reach me on Facebook. It will come on a Facebook group, which is Start Living Your Dream Life Training. So y'all need to join the group anyway, because I have people powerful, just like these women on here right now, powerful women giving free advice on getting your life together. Okay.
Let me tell you something.
So you just don't hear from me.
You all know, this is just a cup of therapy. And I always say, know your worth. So it is free for now.
That's right. That's right.
Limited time only. Limited time only. People always say, do you have a moment? Do you have a free moment? I don't.
No.
I don't have a free moment. No. Every moment that I have costs, because I am an entrepreneur.
Come on. Come on.
And so I own my now, and my time is worth it. So this is a limited time only. Yes. Okay? Okay. Yes. So definitely let them know your website, and they need to follow your group. Darlicia, tell us, how are you owning your now?
I am taking a chance at me and saying yes to the Lord.
Woo!
That's just what it is. Whatever he say, try this, go do this, put this out there. I'm like, okay, because I've seen the fruit of it. And I cannot deny his hand on my life. So if I don't do it, I'd just be doing myself a disservice and doing the people that needed a disservice. So I'm just saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I talked about yesterday. So when you say yes, and that's my one now too, when I decided to say yes to the Lord, then my soul shifted. And baby, when your heart and soul shift, there is nothing that can stop you if you're doing it in God's will. So
that's
yes,
right.
I love it.
Take note.
Fear and all. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Look,
he's already equipped to do it.
Do it scared. I love you said say yes. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, I'm so my cup is overflowing. My cup is overflowing. Yolanda said soul shift. Like
yes.
This is a shift. So she said, I'm saying yes to everything. Because let me tell you what happens. Somebody was like, I don't know, I'm too old for this. Maybe they're not going to hear me. Too old for what? Vision board behind me and all the things that's on there. There's a whole lot of stuff that's on there. I don't know if y'all can see it. But when I was questioning this, and I'm in my 50s now, but I was questioning it when I was in my 40s. And God said, pull that vision board out.
Come on.
Pull that vision board out of the closet, out of the bathroom, because it was in the bathroom where I could see it. It's like, I need to see it when you walk past every day and understand that in my time, you don't put a timeline on the things that I have for you. Okay? And so when you say, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do it scared, I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to have all the tools that I need to be resilient and see how he show up. See how God shows up in your life. That is what relationship is all about. And it's not just a Wednesday thing. It's a 24/7 thing, a 365 or 66, whatever it is thing. You feel me?
Yes.
This is what my third book is about.
Look at that.
Oh, baby, I love it.
It's called Be Light. And it's a mindset shift from the mundane to the miraculous. So how do you wait on God? How do you still be productive and fervent while you're waiting on what God said that he was going to do for you? That's exactly what it's about. Yes.
Yes. I got a couple to say yes. So the other thing about this is I want us to understand that there is value in sitting still. There's value in sitting still. And it just comes to you. I love women and girls, and I've always wanted to walk in the space of empowering women.
Yes.
God said I had to work with the girls first. I listen. That's what the love principle is. Listen, observe, validate, and empower. I have several books. I don't even keep up with them. I've never really even had a book signing, but the owner now for women, it just always spoke to me because own and now is the same word. It's the same word. I have a group called Soul Flower Sisters, but I am literally, restarted a podcast that I didn't even realize had like over 30,000 downloads. I'm working on an online university for girls. Wait till you guys see that. That's going to be birthed really soon. And I got to say this, constantly popping out t-shirts and books and all of this, but it's not about me. It's bigger than me. The other thing, I am not doing this by myself.
Right.
I have a community of women that support me. Yolanda, Jasmine, Anye, Ilonda, Melissa. Like I could just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on because we are a community, and so I'm just trying to sow some seeds and I'm going to keep saying yes. Okay. I'm just going to keep saying yes. We're all going to. So I want everyone on this site to definitely share because when we come together, we are powerful.
Yes. Women, honey, it's like TNT, what they say. It's like dynamite.
It's like dynamite. Yes.
I love you.
Yes. So what I did do today is I took down the song. If you guys have more songs, because I want to make sure that everybody's song is included. I always try to wrap up. But if you guys have a song that you want to be included in this Say Yes poetry piece that I'm about to flow, because we're going to let it go and let it flow, let us know. So again, everybody's going to drop their words. I'm going to keep looking at everything. Everybody remember, Alicia, snap her picture, connect with her, and make sure that you all buy your book, because you need to be equipped so that you can empower each other. Okay. So bye, Dorlicia. Thank you so much. Keep your cup full, because my cup is full now. It really is.
Yes,
it really
is. It is.
I'm gonna tap out. And Stacia, woo, girl, we've done this.
I know. Yes, girl, I love it.
And everybody's gonna follow you, and you're gonna grow, and we're gonna grow, and we're gonna continue to sow seeds.
Yes.
So thank you for that. I'm looking for the songs, so keep bringing in the songs, and we will continue to connect with you. I'm gonna see if I can connect with you tonight as well. And thank you again. Keep your cup full.
Yahweh.
All righty. Bye-bye. And let's see here. The next thing I want us to do is I'm looking at all of these songs. So I have a few. I think, okay, Laura's Assurance. Yes. Am I right? We have our song. I'm going to have to go and look on the other side, because we're wrapping up. And I think that I have enough songs, because this is not the easiest thing to do. And my cup is so full. My cup is full. So, hey, I'm not about to play with this, because I got something that I'm going to do. When my cup is full, let me tell y'all what I do. I start writing. And I got a whole lot of things to write. So the last song that we have, give me one more song. I'm not playing a song. I created all of the songs in our playlist. So as the last song comes up, I want to let you guys know again, just a remix. So we had Dorlicia on. We talked about Relationship Wednesday. She poured into our cup. She talked about encouragement and being equipped and being empowered. And Stacia talked to us about dreaming big and realizing the value of knowing that you have so many different gifts. And when we say yes to all of these things, then we all can be blessed. And then we talked about making sure that we keep our cups full and we take care of self first. And then we can take care of whatever else comes into our life, our partners, our people, whoever, our dreams and our goals. But also realizing that they all come from up above, that we're all God girls, and that we're essential, and we are the authors of our dreams. And I think that's really important as well. And so all of this stuff was important. And we just decided that, you know what, during this pandemic, you know what, we're going to say yes. We're going to say yes to whatever it is that God downloads into our spirit. We are going to say yes to this. So I think I have all of the songs. I asked everybody. That was the other thing. We talked about love languages. Oh, we talked about so much. We didn't even talk about our romantic movies, but that's on another time. But what we did talk about was the songs that you felt like made you think about love. And I love ending with that, because we're not going to play a song today. We're going to use the songs as our playlist. So if we don't have another song, I think our last song that I saw that came up is Assurance. Okay. And I think it's a song called Say Yes. So I'm going to put that song at the end. I bet it's a song called Say Yes. I bet it is. Okay. So this is what I have to say about today. Please understand that when you are in a relationship, it starts with self, so that you can understand the value of love. So understand that there may be joy and pain, but there will be love and happiness after the rain. So continue to be overjoyed and understand that we are so amazing. And at the end of the day, you can look inside the mirror and say, my. I am more than just my hair. I am not my hair, but I'm going to look and see the best of me, because for the rest of my life, I want to spend my life understanding the value of knowing that this is my reality. This is not a video. So you can rest assured that I will always understand what it means to love myself. And we will continue to say yes. That's it, y'all. Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. And I want to thank you all for filling up my cup. Thank you all for owning your now. Continue to sip. And I will see you all tomorrow, same space, same time, as we bring in Eliane Campbell. And we're talking about what? Tomorrow is Thursday. Something new. We're going to talk about something new and the value of starting up small businesses. All right? See you all soon. Keep your cup full. Peace, light, and love.